And welcome to One Take and Extreme Lighting. If you've been watching, if you're a regular viewer of my channel, you'll probably notice that there haven't been any videos in the past couple weeks or so. If you're not, this probably means nothing to you, but it's my video, so I want to talk about it. So normally this might be something you do at the beginning of the year, but I'm 2 months late, whatever. Gratitude. Now, why am I holding this up? This was a gift that was given to me about 4 years ago, and it's a gratitude journal. So basically, it says, "This is a gratitude journal for you. Hope it brings to mind all the wonderful things God is doing in your life. You'll be blessed," and so on and so forth. So, it has a verse here about thankfulness. Thanks be to God for His indescribable gift. So, it's interesting because as I've been reflecting on the year, there are a lot of things to be thankful for this year, for which to be thankful, if I'm going to be grammatically correct. Yeah. So, with that, lemon water. I realize that even though there's a lot of things I'm thankful for, I've barely written in this book. It's sad. I think part of that was because I was having trouble understanding, or I was just beginning to understand, it's probably a better way of looking at it, what sorts of things would be worth writing down. Because my first entry here, this is about 3 years ago, I want to say, it was I had received this envelope full of money, and I was struggling to pay off for my my computer that I bought to do video production, mostly audio, but I wanted it to handle a little bit of video. So anyway, took a leap, and first gig fell through, second gig fell through, and it was just, being more and more sad and depressed. And so this envelope comes anonymously under my door, and it contained money, and I was so excited, and I wrote it down. And then after writing that entry in this journal, I discovered that the money in there was creatively acquired and had to be just as creatively returned. And so that was just down. And I didn't write in this journal for 2 years. Actually, here's my second entry 2 years later. And it says, after the previous one of chronicling how this was so amazing, blah, blah, blah. So 2 years later, so today I'm thankful for the journey on which God has brought me. Today marks 4 years since I completed my media internship. I did a media, it was sort of a certification and internship, school and work all in one. Great experience. Highly recommend internships if they're available to you. I say I'm also thankful to be alive. I've had close calls, some I know about, some I don't. Most of all, I'm thankful for the people in my life. And, parents first, and so on. So I think seeing this gap of 2 years here, just seeing how my perspective shifted, how it's not necessarily the big money under the door thing that I should be thankful for, but everyday things that sometimes just slip through the cracks. But it comes full circle because now, just threw a shadow on my face, didn't I? Now, 4 years later, 3 years later, the amount of money owing on the computer has come down, and I have steady income, steady work, and I'm exploring some new things in the area of media production. And if you've watched my mixing videos, you see I'm starting to work with other people. That's something that I was just kind of I couldn't have asked for something, for a better outcome. I don't think. I would not have imagined that it would turn out the way it has. And so, my goal, setting goals and resolutions, my goal is kind of a general one, but just to be more thankful for the basic things like the journey. I would not have learned all the things I have learned if I hadn't been on that path, which was kind of scary at points. Especially frustrating, like when you get something and then have to give it up, so to speak. But a lot of life lessons learned. I'm not going to go into details. This would be 3 hours long. But that's basically it. I just want to be more thankful and remember to write down those little things, and then I can go back when I'm feeling down and discouraged, open this up, and see, all the things, the good things that have happened that have been blessings from God. So that's basically what's been swimming around in my head. I don't know how much of that was coherent. But yeah, gratitude. Moving forward, I'm working on some stuff kind of in between, figuring out the work, study, and life balance. I feel like that's an ongoing thing. Anyway, more to come, and I don't want to say stay tuned. It's not TV. I guess I don't really like goodbyes. I did cut this a little, just, for the record. Alright, till next time.
Thank you for watching.